Hey guys, here we go into a video on Regis Prograis versus Relikh, and which was actually a pretty good fight, to be honest. I really liked it. I really enjoyed watching it. I thought it was fascinating, and I thought that Regis Prograis did a lot of really good things in that fight, and I'm really excited to see where he goes from here. But one thing that I wanted to focus on in particular was his active guard. And this is something that I'm very big fan of, and I think it's very important for all fighters. So let's go ahead and kind of take a look at it. This is how he starts the fight. Look at how he transitions his weight to his front foot, right? And all his weight is on his front foot, away from his back foot, and then he transitions his weight back to his back foot as he steps, right? And he's going to be stepping like this, and that's how he moves around the ring, right? Slip to the outside, come back, slip to the outside, take a step. And look at how he transfers his weight as he shuffles, especially this one right here. How he's going to transfer all of his weight this way so he can move his back leg, and then repositions himself as he swings his hips from forward, right? Watch his hips, his left hip goes all the way forward, and he transfers his weight to his front leg, and then it comes all the way back as he pivots back. And that's how he moves around the ring, and he's able to give his opponent different looks and make them think, as well as, more importantly, you know, what everyone's really excited about, set up his punches. Now, as you can see, right, slipping this way, notice how he slips to the outside, and then as he repositions himself back to a center, like his center line, he's able to easily throw his jab off, right? And if you notice, while his hips are here, when he throws his jab, he's actually able to get his hip into his jab as well, so he has more power. So not only is his active guard allowing him to move and create head movement, give his opponent different looks, make his opponent think, it also hides his punches because he's moving this way, whether he punches or not. He's moving this way, he's moving this way anyway, as you see in this clip, right? No jab there, but his opponent has to think about it, right? And then when he does punch, it allows him to have harder punches because he's always transitioning his weight no matter how he moves, right? And that's exactly how you want it to be, because then your opponent isn't able to read your weight transitions and read them for punches as well as another fighter, right? As an opponent, as a fighter who might have his hands and his high guard up and be stuck in one position. Now I kind of want to talk about, and as you see, going again, great head movement, great, as they call this, angles, right? Angles. But slipping, giving his opponent different looks, and his opponent doesn't really have a way to know how to attack him. And this, I love this too. Notice how he shoots the jab out, right, after slipping that shot, right? He gets under that shot, right? And his weight should be actually on his back foot right now, but he transitions his weight back into center line by controlling his opponent with his lead hand. Because again, that's the same motion that transitions his hip from his left hip from forward to back to get him back into his neutral position. So it works as a counterbalance as well. But as you see here, he's going to be firing punches off of his active guard, right? Boom, right? Just transitioning. It makes it really easy to hide his punches. And although he's not landing, he's able to show them to his opponent, right? And after he shows it to his opponent enough, his opponent just starts eating the shot because now he's watching the weight transition and he doesn't know what his opponent doesn't know what he's doing. And he's able to hide his punches here. As well as hiding his right hand here, as you see here, he's going to slip this way. And look at how he brings his glove up to block, right? That allows him to get a better weight transition as well by bringing his hands with him during his weight transition and not keeping them behind him. And then when he comes forward with the jab, again, he's able to reposition his weight. If you watch, he goes here, then he transitions his weight as he shoots forward, and it brings his hips back to where they were before, because shooting that punch and continuing to transition your weight turns your hips over as well. And then he's able to land and hide his great straight left hand right here and just land a brutal straight left hand. That puts him into a position here, again, where his opponent is not seeing it, not seeing the weight transitions and eating a body shot. And then more importantly, he doesn't see the weight transition here again because Regis has feinted on that front leg so many times, slip to the inside, slip to the inside, slip to the inside, and he doesn't see this right hand coming at all. So it makes Regis Prograis look so much quicker than he would normally if he was just throwing those punches. If he hadn't set them up using the active guard and using the feints and using the slips, right, and the weight transition, more importantly, Whoops. What's going on here? Oh, anyway. I'm not going to go back to that clip. but shooting the jab. And again, when he slips this jab, right, he comes down. Because his opponent is so used to seeing him transition his weight this way, right? He doesn't even think to realize that he's in danger when this straight left hand comes to the body, right? And again, that's another facet of it, right? Your opponent's not expecting it, so they don't know that they're in danger when those sequences come. And again, his opponent, he doesn't know when he's in danger because he doesn't know that the weight transition is always going to signal that a straight left hand is coming. And he's able to land great body shots there. Again, great active guard. Boom, just stealing this jab, right? Slip, slip. And then when he comes back onto line, landing a great jab. You know, it's not super hard, right? But he's easily able to get out of the way of these other punches. And then, again, great job. Showing his opponent the jab, right? Transition his weight. He makes his opponent think that the jab is coming, that he's going to transition his weight back to his back leg. And then as he does that, he gives him a slight, weight transition and then creams him with a great straight left hand. But all of this being set up and easily being able to walk his opponent into these shots because of these great weight transitions. And then you have magnificent stuff here, how he's constantly feinting, showing him the jab. And all this is because his opponent doesn't know how to react to what he's doing. And he's able to move off the line, land a great body shot as he transitions his weight from his back leg to his front leg, and move and roll off the line. All because he's transitioning his weight really well. And then again, great stuff here, right? Showing him the jab as he transitions his weight back. Slip, slip, slip. And then he just sneaks in a straight left hand here because his opponent thinks it's going to be a jab. And he's able to hide his offense and basically land punches whenever he wants. Now, there's some really simple drills that you can do to work on this. And I'm going to show you just one of the ones that I work on myself. And it's just doing the exact same thing that he's doing, right? You slip to the outside, you slip to the inside, and you shoot a jab every time you transition your weight, right? Transition your weight, slip to the outside, and then as you transition your weight to your back leg, you shoot a jab, right? And your hands just come off. It winds up being really simple, and you can do it both ways as you transfer your weight from your back leg, or from your front leg to your back leg, or from your front leg to from your back leg to your front leg, and you just throw those punches. And you just continue slipping, moving off the jab, moving off the line, and add punches to these techniques, right? That's all I'm doing is slipping, and every time I transition my weight, not every time, but as I transition my weight from one leg to the other, you just throw punches. And you can go the other way, again, right? Slip, shoot a shot, and then if your opponent counters, right, you take a shot to the back. But notice how I shoot the first right hand, now my weight is on my front leg, and I'm going to transition my weight to my back leg by using my lead hand, right? This is the same thing if you're controlling your opponent as well, but it allows you to more easily facilitate transferring your weight to your back leg, and you get another good right hand. And there's a little more to it than that. There's footwork as well. Transitioning your weight through your heels and your toes, not just stepping, right? But again, it winds up being really simple, and you can practice this and get better at it, And when you do this at the gym, guys, don't worry about what you look like, right? Because as everyone else is sitting at the gym, doing nothing, laying into the heavy bag, punching it as hard as they can, not working on anything, trying to look like they hit hard, you're working on drills. You're working on one specific technique for 3 minutes straight, or 2 minutes, or 1 minute, however many minutes you can get in before you take a break, 10 minutes straight maybe. You're going to get better. You're going to be able to do this and make your weight transitions more seamless, practice them, and you'll be able to do this stuff in the ring, and you'll be able to look exactly like Regis Prograis. Boom, bam, bam. And as you see, slip to the inside, right? Or slip to the outside. As I bring my weight back, I can even take a step, right? And this one has a hop, boom, and you can just throw punches off of it, and you'll get better at transitioning your weight and throwing your punches. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share my videos. And again, I'm going to have many, many more training videos coming out soon. Again, some really, really cool stuff coming up. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, also, who's your guys' pick for the World Boxing Super Series winner? Who do you guys think is going to take the cake? Do you think it's going to be Regis Prograis or Josh Taylor? Both fighters I'm actually really high on. I'm really excited to see. I haven't done any film study on either of them fighting southpaws yet, so I'm not sure who's going to win, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, thanks guys.